one morning waking up to see somebody in my room who wasn't in there before asking me to take a picture.
That actually
I wake
happened.
up, I'm stretching, and I see this girl going, "Can I have a picture?" And she had one of those old cameras. I was like, "Yo!"
Positive raho.
Positive roho.
Future bright hai hamara.
Future bright hai hamara.
Thank you so much for joining Instant Bollywood, Sean Paul. This is an absolute honor interviewing you today.
Thank you for having me. Thanks for the time. It's an honor to be able to speak to India through you.
Thank you. Well, I suppose I'd have to start with asking you how you are. I mean, it's been a busy couple of weeks with your new song out. How are you doing?
Well, I'm very good. You know, there's crazy things happening in the world, but I've tried to stay on track with my music. It kind of helps to keep me focused and away from the paranoia. And so, yeah, I'm feeling good. The song is out and that people are vibes into it. It's been pretty cool.
Thank you. So please tell us, your Indian audience, you know, how you come up with such amazing and unique out-of-the-box tracks and ideas.
I appreciate it. For this particular one, you know, we were in studio and speaking about the power of the internet and speaking about just how people are able to utilize their talents and make, you know, a decent living from YouTube to TikTok to even OnlyFans. And then when we spoke about OnlyFans, we were starting to talk about just how a couple of decades ago, women weren't so empowered in the workplace. You know, it wasn't easy. It wasn't an easy thing for, you know, a female to get a top-notch job. But now that doesn't even matter because women have gotten opportunities now, but also the internet has a space for everybody. So we decided to start writing a song, and we were gonna call the songs Work For That. The song Work For That at first. But then we changed it to OnlyFans, I guess to be a little bit controversial. But it's a ode to the independent ladies, and also a warning to the gentlemen that are looking for a wife when she's about to bag at that point.
Yeah. Well, it's beautiful, it's sexy, it's new, and it's all about women. That's what we love the most about the track. So thank you. More to women empowerment. Now, so I did a lot of background check, and I know that you are an amazing swimmer to the point where you almost got into the Olympics. I also know that you kind of studied hotel management, and I also know that you've been aspiration was to get into architecture. So yeah, so from all of that, yeah. So from all of that, music is such a different world. How did you jump into this?
You know, my family was a big swimming family. My mother and father both swam for Jamaica in the 60s. When I was growing up as a young kid, 2, 3, 4, 5, they would teach some summer classes for swimming. And when any kid was giving trouble, they would throw me in the water and say, "See, he could swim." So, and it would get the other children more comfortable. You know, then by the time I was 13, I started to swim competitively and ended up representing my country a few times. One was Carifta Games, another one, both Carifta Games I went to. I've been to Junior Pan American Games to play water polo. So all those things, that was a big part of my life. All that while loving music. I got into school after that to college to try and do architecture, but I didn't have the grades at the time and got in for hotel management. So I sat there with the intention to switch over to architecture, but then there was 80 girls in my class, 80 ladies who was learning how to do hotel management and cook, and I got distracted, and also by the females. And so I stayed in.
I was
I stayed there, and I was about to finish the term, but all during those entire times from swimming to going to college, I was going to studios at night and being a fly on the wall and watching other artists record because it was something that I was doing like as a pastime, as a hobby. And I was soaking it all in. And then it was just a gradual push into music because all my friends went to college abroad to go and swim, and I stayed in Jamaica. And then I just started to gravitate more and more to music. And I finally decided to try my hand at actually doing recordings. When I started to do that, it was a definite, shoot from there. So it wasn't an instant change from swimming and college to music. It was a gradual thing. But then once I did record, it was like, okay, leave everything else behind. It's time to do music.
So now I have a little rapid fire segment, which is called India Wants to Get to Know Sean Paul. So yeah, okay. And it's just a couple of questions. You just have to give me whatever, any answer that comes first into your head. So okay. My first question to you is, what is the top 3 songs on Sean Paul's playlist?
Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit is one of them. What else? Buju Banton song. No, which one can I pick? It's Not an Easy Road. He has a song called Not an Easy Road. That's a very dope song. And then a new song, because that's on my playlist right now as well. Peaches from Justin Bieber. Very sweet melody.
Right. Question number 2. 2 of your most funniest interactions with your fans.
I would say one morning waking up to see somebody in my room who wasn't in there before asking me to take a picture.
That actually
I wake up, I'm stretching, and I see this girl going, "Can I have a picture?" And she had one of those old cameras. I was like, "Yo!"
Oh my God. Oh my
she
God.
Ran out
after.
She ran away. It was crazy. She got into my room apparently because the hotel, she tricked the person at the front desk and got a key. She found out what room I was in. She told them that she locked herself out of her room. But it was frightening for me to wake up. I had virtually nothing on. And so that picture is not floating out there somewhere. But it was funny when I think back on it.
Oh my God, that must have been scary. I'm not gonna lie. Well, okay. Well, what is Sean Paul's favorite food to eat? And please give me an answer which is not chicken nuggets, because I know you love chicken nuggets.
Yeah. I like Jamaican food. And if you're not familiar with Jamaican food, we have a very cool breakfast, or 2 breakfast foods that I love. One is called ackee and saltfish, and the other one is called mackerel rundown. So mackerel rundown is actually mackerel cooked up with spices, onion, garlic, and it's cooked down in a coconut sauce. Very, very, very rich, very salty, very nice. And
amazing. Yeah. Mouth-watering already. Okay. All right. So 3 things Sean Paul cannot live without.
I guess my iPhone, sunglasses, and music.
How many languages can Sean Paul speak?
I get this all the time. Sean Paulish. I speak my own language in terms of people don't understand the patois that I speak. But I speak English, and I speak a broken English called patois, which was developed here in Jamaica, which is, broken English, and it has African dialect in it, and it's it's the way we speak. That's it. I tried to speak. I've done songs in Spanish, but I've had to be coached, and I don't speak any more languages. Maybe I one day learn how to speak maybe Punjabi, or who knows.
Absolutely. So I have a small request. So it's not a question, but it's more of a request for your Indian fans, including me. With my help, can you give your Indian fans a little cheer in our language, which is Hindi? So if there's something you'd like to say, I can translate it, and maybe you could repeat it after me.
Okay, yeah. So can I say to the Indian people, be positive, the future is bright?
Okay, for sure. So I'm gonna say this in Hindi and you can just repeat.
Okay.
So be positive, the future is bright, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So positive raho,
Positive love for.
positive raho,
I can't hear you properly. Say again.
positive raho,
Positive roho.
future bright hai hamara.
Future bright hai hamara.
Yes, thank you. You got it right. Thank you so much.
My first try.
Yes, you're on your first try. Absolutely. You're an ace at this. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
Hindi.
all
I
right.
speak Hindi now.
Yes, you can speak Hindi now. So that's your that's like added to your language list. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, thank you. And my next question to you. So for many people who do not know this, through the Sean Paul Foundation, you have been doing a lot of good humanitarian work this past, trying COVID times. And it's amazing, honestly. A huge applause to you. And I would like to ask you to tell people, and especially your fans, those who are going through a rough patch, please tell them something to, like lift up their spirits.
Yeah, life has been up and down, but one thing I learned is that, no matter how much down you go, there's always the up. It's like waves. So concentrate and focus on the times where it will be better. There's so much to distract us this time in life, negative things, but we must pay attention to the positive things. That's the only way for it, So I appreciate everybody that's my fan in India. And I hope that if you are going through a rough patch right now, which most of the world is, that my music helps you to survive in some way, at least mentally. Big up yourself and enough love.
My last question to you is, throughout your entire career, I think the most transitions have been that of your hairstyle. So can you tell me like the one hairstyle you absolutely love and one you probably question right now?
I really love the mohawk because it was just, no one expected it.
I think the mohawk was iconic. It was completely iconic.
Thank you. I'd always wanted one, but never did it. And then I decided when I shaved off the braids, maybe I should do that. So
yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely.
But I think my favorite one is this. It's very easy to, it's just jeep and it's done. It's very easy to maintain.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Sean Paul. Please let us know what your favorite track is, the one that you've sung, and please give us a little live demonstration.
Okay. One of my biggest tunes is a song called Temperature, which became a number one song. Yeah, number one song in 2006. And so I'd like to sing it for everybody now. That's cool?
Yes, please.
India, stand up. We gonna get the party started right now, like this. Hey, yo! Well, I'm on the way to time code. I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh. Let me see the girl, I'm broke out for the floor. For me, the one I work as performer. Hey!
Thank you so much. This has been an absolute pleasure. I can't believe I just heard Sean Paul sing Temperature live. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sure all of your Indian fans are gonna love watching this interview. This has been amazing and such an honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya, for the time, and I appreciate it. Thank you, India. Enough love.
Thank you.